Cutting edge scale, guys. Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, it is the 22nd of October, meaning that people who have bought Shadowkeep and the Season Pass for Season of Undying, they will be getting the newest exotic in the game, and it's going to be Leviathan's Breath. Now, this is the very first heavy combat bow in Destiny 2. Well, the first heavy bow in Destiny at all as a franchise. And the way to get it is to basically go talk to Banshee in the tower. He should have it if you have the Season of Undying Season Pass. He should have the quest for you, and then there's a few quest lines. You got to travel through the hangars and stuff, a few other things. It's really not that long. It took me, I'd say, about an hour to an hour and 10 minutes. That's how long it took me. I started as soon as it dropped. And the gun itself, this is Leviathan's Breath. We'll go in and show you. Look how cool it looks. Leviathan's Breath. Cast a shadow over the wilds of this universe. Return with glorious trophies. Emperor Callus. But the bow does look pretty damn sweet. It's really Cabal themed. It really looks like it's just out of the Cabal. But look at the head of this thing. My god, it has such a big head. You can already tell this is gonna pack a punch. Now the draw time is 1,328, which that's a long draw time. That's really long, that draw time. But we're gonna have Big Game Hunter as its intrinsic. Fires a massive heavy bolt that staggers unshielded enemy combatants, strong against unstoppable champions. So this sort of ties into all the new enemies that are in the game now in Shadowkeep and everything, with obviously the barriers and stuff like that. We're going to have chain bowstring for the bowstring, heavy duty bowstring, Cabal design, slightly increases accuracy, increases stability. We're going to have fiberglass arrow shaft for arrows, so heavy and consistent, great increased accuracy, slightly decreases stability. And last but not least, they're going to have the trait on the Leviathan's Breath, which is Leviathan's Sigh. When fully drawn, the bolt creates a large concussive blast that knocks enemies back. Now honestly, I have not tried this out at all. This should be really cool for PvE, I think, in general, but PvP, it could be nasty. That's what we're here to try out and everything. So without further ado, I am delighted to say, let's go in and test Leviathan's Breath out in a bit of PvP. Okay, so we're going to be on Twilight Gap. It is control, as you can see, and we're going to be going in with Leviathan's Breath, and this is what it's going to look like. I mean, oh, it's beefy as hell. Look at the, oh, the bowstring's a chain? Oh, that's pretty damn sweet, honestly. That's a really nice aesthetic to the weapon. Heavy spawns in here though, which is what I'm going to need if I want to test out the weapon. And that's going to be the bane of my existence this game, is trying to actually get some heavy ammo to actually shoot at people. Oh, that ain't good. Oh, buddy, can you just step back a bit? There we go. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, come on. We got it. We got some heavy ammo, and this is Leviathan's. Now, this is going to be such a big draw time. Oh, my God, that is long as hell. Holy Jesus. And all his carpenter freaking friends. That is a long-ass draw time. Oh, my God, that's ridiculously bad. When I read 1,300, I was thinking it's going to be pretty long, but that is... Yeesh, that is a long time. That's just to get the full damage going. It's realistically to get the knockback effect going as well, because that's how you get it going and stuff. But oh, the one-shot body shot, it does actually do it. That was one thing I really wanted to try out, because it would have absolutely sucked if it didn't. And oh, I don't want to lose that ammo. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, we got him. Oh, we got him with a half-procced sort of thing. Okay, yeah, that was it wasn't bad, but yeah. We got 2 body shots. Hey, 2 bullets out of a 1 stack of heavy. So you can already see in terms of economy and stuff, it may not be amazing. And oh my God, he actually won. What? Okay, he's lagging, that's why. But yeah, as I was saying, you get 2 bullets per heavy stack, and honestly, I don't know if that's an awful lot in terms of it. And maybe with the knockback effect from the trait and stuff, it's meant to like obviously do a lot more and stuff like that. But at the moment, just 2. It's a guaranteed 2 kills if you hit the body and you have it like, oh well, you also have to have it like fully pulled, which is, yeah, as I said, that takes quite a while in general. So I understand why some people might think this ain't great for the PvP scenario. And to be honest, I'm probably going to tend to agree with them because honestly, I've used it for like 3 seconds, and I'm already starting to see it's not like probably going to be PvP meta anytime soon, because it really takes such a long time to draw. I mean, the bodies and everything are nice, and it should like one-shot people out of supers. And oh, it's 10 seconds. Could someone please go down and challenge heavy? Come on, do it. Oh, he left it. Oh, they've left it. They've left it. Oh, they haven't left it. But the man with the, oh my God, the annihilation. Thank you, buddy. We got 1 bullet back out of that, buddy. That was magical. You know what? That's highlight reel stuff. Oh my God. Okay, there's a guy with a shotgun though, and come on, peek the. Okay, he can't. And now we have to step back, because if I don't step back, I'll lose the freaking bow, because bows shoot if you hold them too long. Oh man, where are my oak keepers? Where are my oak keepers? I don't know. The thing is, like, it does draw like pretty nicely. 549 though for an L Dome ski. It does draw, like, it draws okay-ish and stuff. Obviously, in a scenario where you really need the time variant. Oh, we need to do this. Boom, bitch. And we're gonna do that. Oh man, the annihilation. Come here, little buddy. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, I missed like every shot. He's gonna come over though. He knows I'm weak. Come on, little buddy. Ha ha. And this is a lagging die. It's not bad. I just think PvP wise, it's probably not going to be your best bet. Like, already you can sort of tell. It's just economy wise for terms of getting kills. Maybe they're all stacked up. You'll get a ton with the whole knockback. But realistically, that's a really situational thing, and that's like that's you could say that about rocket launcher as well. When they're all together clumped up, your rocket launcher is just going to freaking annihilate them. But guys, I can't be the only one challenging this. Oh no. When it comes to this sort of thing, you're probably like, oh, the knockback's really cool though. But yeah, rocket launcher has the same sort of effect. I mean, anything in a radius, they're dead. It might be cool to knock people off the map and stuff, but to be perfectly honest and stuff, and that's a shotgun. Stop with the shotgun nonsense. But to be perfectly honest, I can feel it's not going to be more of a PvP weapon, and that's fine. Some power weapons are really good for PvE, and that's where they're set, and that's where they're the best at. That's where they excel, and that's okay. Not every weapon has to be an absolute freaking machine in PvP. And I wasted a bullet because I thought you were going to lose the fight, buddy. See, the other thing is, I really just don't want to waste ammo either. Every time I see like a guy fighting, I'm like, do I shoot? Do I not? Do I just let my teammate see if he kills him? But man, the draw time really is freaking insane how long it is. It is nice to know though that it will be a one-shot body, and because you do 539 damage to a dome, it will one-shot people out of supers if you get a dome ski, because obviously if you divide that by even like 60%, it's still going to be over 200. It does 349 though for a body, so maybe not one shot every super out of it, but it might just do enough. And we'll try snipe some guy over here. I'm trying to keep it from freaking losing it. Oh, okay, we need to get into a better angle for it, I think. Okay, we'll get this guy. Oh man, I mean it's cool and all, but yeah, it's just I have to like line it up. It's a weird bow. It's weird because you got to be super accurate while drawing it and while not like holding on for too long. Unless you got the Oak Keepers, that's an exotic for the hunters. But yeah, when I originally seen the Leviathan's Breath sort of like a preview in like when it was announced in the VDocs and stuff, I was super excited going, oh my god, it's gonna be, oh, give me that ammo, and I didn't get any of it really. That is just some absolute nonsense. But yeah, when it came to it in the VDoc, I thought, oh, this is going to be so cool, a heavy bow. It's going to just dominate. Maybe we got a bunch of bullets. But no, you get 2 bullets, and you also get about 100 years of draw time. So overall for PvP, it's not going to be anything too fantastic. It's going to be cool, like one of those weapons you can kind of meme on people a bit, like, oh, I'm using Leviathan's bow and you got one shot by a bow to the body. But if you think about the damage, like, this can obviously one tap headshot, which is super nice, but the amount of draw time it takes to do that, you can get 2 shots off with just a normal bow because of the draw times. It's a bit less, but that's what it feels like. And obviously it was probably meant to be going for the whole knockback effect with the other trait and stuff. I just don't feel that much, because there's, as I said, it's super situational when you get that. And you can already tell, I can say, for even on PC, it's gonna be probably the same on console in terms of just ammo and stuff. No! Oh, did we get ammo? Oh, they take it away because the game ended. I can already feel that it's not going to be most fantastic thing in the world in terms of just ammo economy, damage you do. 26, 2.89, but I mean, I only got like 5 kills with heavy. Alrighty, so we're going to be doing some PvE, and it must be weird because we're loading into obviously the Vex offensive. But the reason I'm doing that is because one of the perks on it is obviously the unstoppable barrier. So if I go quickly back into it, you can put it on other weapons as well, but this one, it staggers shields, and obviously it's good against unstoppable champions. You can see I put it onto my trust and stuff. So unstoppable hand cannon, aiming down sights, loads of powerful explosive payload that staggers unshielded enemies, strong against unstoppable champions. The exact same thing. It's basically a mod on every other weapon. Is a perk for this. It's the intrinsic for this bow. I mean, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? It just depends on which way you look at it. I mean, I think they were going for an exotic that can actually have this mod on it. So when you have an exotic on, you can, like, I don't know, switch it up if you want the disorientated mod for the other one in the middle, and then like I don't know, the shield one, the piercing shield for the top shield. That's probably what they're going for, but we'll just try destroy some things. Now I should be able to one-shot this thing. Oh my god, like 27,000 damage. It will do a ton of damage against like everything. And you can see once it gets the whole knockback effect, it will just absolutely demolish everything around it. But what we really want is this sort of ban here. Like this is the guy we really want. And 20,000 damage. Oh, this thing hits like a freaking truck. It hits super hard. And that's the thing about these is that, or this Leviathan's Breath, is that it's built for hitting hard. That's like what that's its kicker, if you will. But where is the big boy? I need a shield to shoot at. Here it is right there. Hey, barrier boy. Pop your shield, pop your shield. Oh, he's fully dead? Man, I wanted to like pierce the shield and see if I can do it. I mean, I probably shouldn't be able to because that's a different mod. But maybe as an exotic, it might just do that. But we'll, hey buddy, give me your chest piece there. Boom, and 20,000. We got the little knockback damage as well, which is really cool. It doesn't do an awful lot. But I think it's more for just when you have like little tiny enemies around them, you can just shred them with it. Okay, here's a shielded guy though. We'll do him real deep. Well, look at this damage. The shields, they're all just like disintegrated. I need his shield to pop up though. I really want to check if I can pierce it. And they're not popping it. Usually when you hit them like sort of weakish, they'll eventually like pop the little shield, so you can't actually like kill them. You have to like break it. We'll pop with weapons of light though, and we'll don't. Here he is again. Hey buddy, boop. Oh, damage central. We'll do 2 shots. Pop your shield, buddy. Pop your shield. Okay, he doesn't want to. He just doesn't freaking want to. But 3 shots to take one of those guys down. That's actually not too bad considering they are pretty beefy. Oh, exotic. Please, we want the... we gotta risk freaking runner. I mean, seriously, game? You're gonna do that to me? You give me your freaking risk runner out of an exotic? Oh my god, my RNG sucks. Has a massive draw time. But what you've got to remember as well is that this has a massive draw time. But it also has, like, no reload. So if you're trying to think of it in like, I don't know, a way of like rocket launchers and stuff. Same with grenade launchers and stuff. You can spam them and do a lot of damage as well. But the thing is, they all have reloads. This one, it's pretty much instant. It's just sticking the arrow back on it. So technically, in terms of that, it's not too bad with the damage it's doing. I am still just a little tad bit like disappointed though. I feel it's just a bit sort of lackluster compared to the rest of them. I don't feel it's as strong as it should be. It should be probably just shredding certain enemies. I know I'm not hitting precisions and stuff, but it should probably just, I feel like it should just absolutely melt things though. I mean, it should probably be a 2-shot in this guy. A lot of damage there, obviously 32,000. I'm out of ammo. I am getting that feeling though that having the weapon as, I don't know, having a perk that's basically a mod on every single other weapon you can think of in the game. Well, I mean, it's hand cannons and autos at the moment, like submachine guns and stuff. It seems like a weird choice. I think it was just because they wanted a heavy to have some sort of thing for it, so you could switch it up. So you could have 3 weapons running with different mods on. It's basically right now you can cover all your bases by having disorientated. Like if I put a submachine gun, I'm gonna actually do it real quick. Like if you look at it right now, I've got like the Holy Trinity. I've got piercing, I've got the disorientating, disruption, and I've got unbreakable ones. I've covered all 3 bases, and I think that's what Leviathan's Breath is meant to cover in terms of what you can do with it. Like you can actually cover all 3 bases, but I still feel having a perk dedicated to that on an exotic, it's a bit strange. Okay, here we go though on the final boss. We're gonna actually use Leviathan's on a bubble, see how much damage you can do. I mean, that draw time, man. Oh my god, could he just pop his face out? There we go. The draw time really is just so freaking long though. 36,219. I mean, I don't think the tether and things stack. Can this little stupid thing get out of my way? Buddy, can you just stop turning around like a son of a gun? 57,000. There is the precision that we want. I mean, overall, it's not bad. I think it's still going to do some crazy damage with certain builds and certain setups. I just feel like just against... Oh, I want to waste an arrow, but just... It's just a bit, like, I don't know, lackluster in terms of it's not overly, like, damn strong, which is probably because they were like, oh, we don't want to make a broken weapon. But I don't think it's going to beat out any current metas or anything, and it's a new exotic. Usually new exotics are kind of, like, usually sort of semi-overpowered or, like, really good, and then they tune them and stuff. But this one... It was like they were scared to make it anything really strong. It was like they held back a bit. Obviously, it will help out super well with the unstoppable people. Where obviously you can shred through their shield and do tons of damage as well instead of having like recluse or something doing it or a hand cannon doing it. But that's such a minimal sort of thing. It's probably going to be used marginally for like some high tier Nightfall sort of runs. But the thing is that a lot of people, obviously you need your DPS and Nightfalling as well. And you need the consistency of like, well, even grenade launchers at the moment are just like the massive ones, but you need that consistency of DPS, and this one, because the draw time's so long, you got to make sure you hit your precision as well. Grenade launchers are more of just a hit and freaking doesn't matter what you hit. I've got to line this up so carefully though, because it just keeps moving, because Vex freaking bellies are the most ridiculous things to hit in the world, and people keep getting them to turn around. But yeah, I just think it's doing a ton of damage. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's bad or anything. Like, even when you get that precision, it does loads. I just overall, it's just not doing anything for me in terms of I don't feel good using it. Like, even the new rocket launcher feels great seeing the balls fall down. This has like no aesthetics in terms of shooting. It would be nice if it like had some sort of like, I don't know, maybe the arrow sort of shot like a flame at the same time, like a void flame at the top, because it looks like charcoal on the top. Something just to give it more of an exotic feel, not just a chain for a bow. I mean, that is cool and everything, but last throw of the dice though. Of course, we're gonna tether and bubble again apparently. And can this guy just stop turning around? Oh my god. Okay, we need to kill him before it runs out. Whoop! And there we go. 50,000 because we have weapons in the bubble, or weapons in a tether. Like, I'm not saying it's gonna be bad or anything. It will do a ton of damage, and if it's your highest light, go in with it because you might get kills. I just feel, just in terms of its perks and stuff, it's sort of weird. Well, that's it from me and the Leviathan's Breath combat bow. Honestly, in terms of like fun and like overall use and stuff, I didn't really get much out of it. I mean, it's a cool weapon and everything. I do like that they're trying to give you the whole, obviously they want you to have the whole tree, like the anti-barrier, disruption, overload rounds, and then obviously the unstoppable champions get shot with this, it goes through them. And I do get that's what they're going for. They're going for that trinity of having everything you can possibly think of, because this is the only heavy that actually gets one of these sorts of mods. I just feel that this perk, it's literally just a mod for a different weapon, which, to be honest, it doesn't make much sense for me. Maybe it staggers them a lot more. And obviously, it's going to be doing a ton of damage considering it is heavy, and it does have a lot of impact behind it. So it's probably better to have this as your unstoppable sort of perk, a sort of mod thing. It's probably best to have this one because it will do tons of damage. I just feel that overall, it's a really sort of niche weapon. Even this perk here, the Leviathan's Sigh. Yeah, Sigh is right. It's just like, it knocked them back a bit, but it really didn't do that much damage to anyone. I mean, it does like 50-ish if they hit a wall and stuff, maybe a bit more. I just feel, for PvP anyway, it's super niche. Obviously, the draw time's really ridiculous too in terms of you want to get a kill. You got to preload it. And the only ones who are ever going to really succeed with this sort of weapon are going to be hunters with oak keepers. It's a bit frustrating PvP, I'm not going to lie. I thought it would have been super fun. And it is when you get a body shot and maybe when you go cross map. But I still feel it was more frustrating getting it to like fully proc than it was to enjoy using it, which is really odd considering how cool and beefy it looks. I just felt PvP, it wasn't great. And I know it's not meant for PvP. I know it's probably more of a PvE weapon, and that makes sense considering the mod and traits and stuff. For PvE though as well, it did feel just a bit kind of underwhelming too. It was a bit lackluster again. I mean, it did a ton of damage, of course, against obviously if you had unbreakable shields. But that's a really niche area right now. They're only in the high tier sort of events. So for anyone who just really like raid or anything like that and just does normal PvE stuff, those sorts of mods kind of, they don't really do much right now. And as I said, they probably made it such a long draw time because this doesn't really need to reload. So you kind of get the damage done consistently, but it's just way too long. It needs to just be a bit shorter, and it will be a lot more fun to use. It wouldn't be as frustrating to use. But regardless, if you liked the video, trust like, and if you want to see more content, subscribe. Fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.